Hey guys, how are you? It's been a long time since I've done a video. Happy New Year, if I didn't get a chance to tell everybody. I've decided I'm going to start making some videos, maybe 3-4 a week, on topics, different topics of different things going on around the world, and give my opinions on it and hopefully get some of your opinions in return. That's where I'm at right now. Health-wise, I'm doing A-okay, thank you. Cancer-free. That's a good thing for 2013. Beyond that, everything's pretty good. But today I thought I'd talk a little bit about the gun situation going on in our country. I'm not big on wars and the politics and that side of it. I just am your average, everyday woman who has her own opinions on things. Some people may like them, some people may not. Again, it's not my job to please everybody. I'm just here to discuss how I feel and on certain things, and that's about it. And the way I feel is we got a bunch of lunatics running around out there with guns. My heart, all my prayers go out to all the victims and families of Sandy Hook Elementary. That was one of the most sickest things I've seen in a long time. I thought 9/11 was disturbing. This was just as disturbing, sorry to say, for me. Babies, innocent babies being killed because you've got a crackpot running around with a gun, okay? Again, I don't feel guns are the issue. It's the people using them. Use your head, okay? Knives kill, cars kill, guns kill, sometimes words kill, alright? People have been committing suicide this year from being bullied, so words can kill also. But remember, it's the face behind it, and it's the finger behind it that's doing the killing. Pretty much, there's a lot of things in this world that can be used as weapons to kill somebody. It's the individual that has to be addressed, obviously. There's crazy people everywhere. And we've got copycats, I believe. It starts with Columbine, and then there was another shooting here, and then a theater shooting, and now Sandy Hook shooting, and it just goes on and on and on, because we've got, like I said, fucking psychos running around, and it's a scary world. You don't feel safe anywhere. I don't even feel safe going to the supermarket. Who knows, somebody could open fire one day in the supermarket because you stole their last box of Cheerios. God knows, alright? People are fucking nuts. That's my issue right here. People can buy guns, just go and kill people. I don't know the laws right now on purchasing a gun. I myself, in the past, I'm sure many of you own guns and gone through the proper channels of getting a gun. I think there should be more of an extensive background check on somebody purchasing a gun. I don't think that you should just sell a gun to somebody who just came out of an insane asylum or something. That really wouldn't be logical. But something has to be done. I don't know the answer. I don't know where it should begin. I just don't have those answers. But for me, I don't think that the guns themselves are the issue. And that's a big debate with a lot of people, that guns this and we shouldn't have guns. For me, it makes no difference. From my understanding with the Sandy Hook massacre, this young man, I don't even want to call him a man because I don't know what he is, a demon, decides he's going to steal all of mommy's guns and just blow up a whole school of children. And first of all, what in God's fucking name is his mother doing with those type of guns? I'll never know. She'll never know either. Well, excuse me, no one will ever know because she's not here. Why people own assault weapons, is beyond me. I have no idea. Again, we're just living in a society of lunatics, and it's coming to a point now that individual families are finding ways and thinking of ways that they need to protect their family, which is making them now want to go out and get guns and arm their children, because there was some story last month about a father sending his 10, 11-year-old son to school with a gun. Are you kidding me? What are you, a nut? You're sending your kid to school with a gun. The main thing for me is our children in this world, the babies in this world who are trying to get an education, okay, should not have to go to school every day in fear of getting killed. They're young, they're small, elementary kids, but they know what's going on. They're not in diapers. They understand what's going on. They shouldn't have to live a life of fear. They want to go to learn, okay? The teachers shouldn't have to be in fear. They're teaching their children in the classrooms. Could somebody come into school? Could something happen? This is a horrible way to live. And, I wish I had the answers. Maybe if I did, I could be in Congress. No, thank you. But from what I'm seeing, it's just a bunch of crazy wackos who are going on killing sprees, and that's where it starts, at home. It starts at home. There's psychological issues. These people should have gotten help, get help. Things should have been noticed far in advance. I'm sorry, I don't feel if you have a mentally, I shouldn't use the word child, if you have a child who has serious mental issues, I do not understand why you would have guns in your home that he could get access to. I just don't get it. Parents have to be much more aware of what they're dealing with and their teenage children, and they need help. That's where it starts for me. Because I'm so tired every day of seeing something different every month. This one's killed here, this one's killed there. It's not going to get better. It's probably going to get worse before it gets better. And then the article on arming the custodians in schools. Look, I have nothing against the custodians in the schools. I'm not degrading their job. This has nothing to do with it. It's not the custodian, the principal, the teacher. It doesn't make a difference to me. You do not need to arm the custodians in the schools, okay? They have a job when they come in at 8 a.m. Like the teachers have a job, they come in at 8 a.m. You don't need people running around the schools, the faculty, with guns on them. I'm sorry. They're not qualified to use them. I don't care how many courses they take. I don't give a crap, okay? For example, would you like me to go take a flying course this afternoon? Maybe a 2-week flying course. And I'm going to fly you next month to Australia in a 747. I'm going to fly you. Yeah, right. Fuck that. You wouldn't even get on the plane, okay? This is just something you can't learn overnight. Okay, you're asking these people to guard students in schools with no background of anything pertaining to using a gun. Maybe they should have thought of hiring retired police officers or something like that. No. Everything's getting all crazy in the world, and parents are afraid to send their kids to school now. A lot of parents want a home tutor. Do I think that's good? For their safety, yes, maybe, but having them home tutored is, it's isolating your child, basically. And I believe a big part of going to school is being able to be with other classmates and talk and have the environment of growing up with friends and talking to people and being part of a whole classroom, and it does help you in your future. Isolating children at home for home tutoring, no, I mean, I understand why it's happening. They don't want to send their children to school and have them coming home dead. I mean, that's apparent, but this is no way to live. This is no way that this shouldn't be happening at all. Kids should be able to be kids. When I was growing up, I went to school. I had classmates. We throw spitballs at one another. The whole thing. Get into trouble with the teacher. Even the bad and the good put together. It's part of being a kid. It's part of going to school. Okay, even a little detention. It's growing up. It's being a child. Playing in the schoolyard with your friends, little baseball, tag, frisbee. This is your years of. This is the foundation of your life. These are your years of growth, and it's important. And I don't remember going to school back in the 80s, 70s, 80s. You probably thought I was going to say 50s, right? No, I'm not that old. I walked to school. I didn't have anyone watching. I never feared walking to school and maybe someone was going to pull up in a car and take me or steal me. I didn't fear these things. I'd walk to school, sometimes alone, sometimes with friends. I'd walk home after school, sometimes go to a friend's house. These just were never things that ever concerned me. I don't know if it concerned my mother. I have no idea. But that was school. That was fun. Having lunch with your friends at lunchtime, and no, I don't think I would have liked being home from school, having a teacher come in and teach me all day and sit home, and it's not the way to grow up. And then I don't really have the answers to stop the madness in the world, but there's a lot of fucking madness, let me tell you. And I feel for all you parents out there who have kids in school right now, because I'm sure that you don't know what the right answer is to do with your kids. And it's a terrible feeling to send them off to school in the morning with a lump in your throat. But no, it's not the guns or the knives or anything. It's the people. Need to pay more attention to people, signs of people with problems, and don't turn your cheek when you see someone with a problem. Maybe you see a friend in high school that's not acting right, or do something about it. Step up to the plate. Tell a counselor, tell a teacher. Don't overlook it, because those could be one of those people that end up doing something as an Adam Lanza, what was his name? Ryan Klebold, Eric Harris. These were troubled people that people might have been able to do something if they just took a little more notice to what was going on. That's my opinion on what's going on in the world today. It starts at home. That's where I feel it starts at home with your kids. Pay more attention to what's going on with your kids, their psyche. You gotta know. A lot of stuff possibly could be avoided if you pick up on it or pay a little more attention. I know it's hard for parents. Kids shut parents out. Kids hide everything they possibly can imagine. I know when I was growing up, I had some problems, and the last people I wanted to reach out to was my mom and dad. They hide things. Sometimes it's hard to pick up on your child having some emotional issues, but sometimes they are there, and people do overlook them and don't, because this is what happens. You get kids messed up, and they go off the deep edge, and then they're killing all kinds of innocent babies, okay? It's horrific to watching on the news these families having to bury their babies. I can't even imagine right now what the town of Sandy Hook is going through. But my heart goes out to all of them. And let's focus maybe a little bit more on what's going what's going on at home, everybody, with your kids nowadays. And let's wrap it up for now.